What's going on, everyone? We're doing a cover today of Foo Fighters. The song is Ecstatic. It's a little bit of an odd tune, but let's jump into it. First thing I want to do is tune up the guitar. This is an odd tuning. It's almost standard, but the third string is going to be tuned a half step up to D sharp. So starting with your low E string, your next string is A. The third string is D sharp. Next string down is G, which is standard. Then you have B. And the last string is E, high E string. Okay, I'm going to do a playthrough as I usually do with a couple of guitar overdubs, and after that we'll explain some of the chords that I play. Here we go. Okay, the first chord you play, it's actually two different guitar parts. The first one, let's start out with the easier one. The first one's going to be, turn down a little bit here. Play clean so you guys can hear what I'm actually playing. The first chord is like a D chord. Moved over a half step, so you're playing the 3rd fret on the G string and the 4th fret on the B string, and that's basically, it's just a D sharp major chord, because this, if you remember, this D string is tuned up half a step. Only thing is, when you play that chord, you want to make sure just to play those 3 strings and don't play that high E string, because if you play that high E string, it's going to be dissonant with the rest of the chord. It's going to sound like this. So you don't want to play that, you just want to play those 3 strings. Okay, so that's the chord. The intro is a little bit different than the rest of the what's played throughout the song. So the intro has that same chord, but what you're going to do, I'm going to start, my pinky here is on the 5th fret of the A string, and you're going to bend that down to the 6th fret, to the next note, a half step. So you hit that note, and then then like an up pick pattern, you're gonna play that D sharp chord. So then the next part of it is just down picking. That same chord, D sharp major. Every time you do the bend, just before you do the bend, it's going to be an up strum for your right hand. Okay, so I hope you guys can understand that. It's fairly simple, but the rhythm can be a little tricky, especially for the right hand. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know about that. The rest of the guitar part is just staying in the D, that D sharp, the whole time. So what that is if you can listen to, you can see my right hand, it's mainly down strum patterns, but there's an up strum, and then there's like two up strums in between all that. So it's going to be down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So let me break that down a little bit simple as a one measure format. It's down, 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 up, down, 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 up. It just repeats from there. So again, if you have questions on that, we'll move to the next chord. The only other difference for this track that you're going to play, the only different chord you're going to play other than this D sharp, is going to be right here, which is the open D sharp string, and then first fret on the G string, and an open B string. Or I'm sorry, just the open D sharp and the first fret. And that's going to be, I guess it's like the chorus, the very end of the chorus where it goes. When that guitar track is playing that last chord, the other guitar is also playing this. That's the one difference. I hope that's clear, guys. If it's not, please feel free to ask me on the channel. So the next track is, the next part of the song is when the heavier guitar comes in. And that first chord is going to be basically a power chord. It's, I guess it's like some sort of A sharp power chord. So that's going to be the 6th fret on the low E string, 6th fret on the A string, and then on the D sharp string it's going to be 7th fret. Next chord is similar. I'm taking, just moving my middle finger back 1 fret. Now I'm on with my index finger on the 5th fret. So the 5th fret, 6, and 7. It's going to be really quick too. You're going to move to the next fret, which is the 4th fret. On the 6th fret again, it's the first chord. Now you're doing a regular power chord on the F sharp, which is, 2nd fret on the E string, and 4th fret on the A string. Next chord is, let's see, 3rd fret on the E string and 2nd fret on the A string. Move that pattern over one full fret or a half step. You're going to stay here for a while. Half step back, another half step back. So what I did there was I just moved this 4th fret and 3rd fret to the 3rd fret on the E string and the 2nd fret on the A, and then I went to the 2nd fret on the E and 1st fret on the A. So let me play that slow. So far what we have is so I skipped a little bit ahead there, but the next chord from this 2 and 1 is going to be a slide over 2 frets, which is 4 and 3. And the next chord is 1 on the low E, open A, open D sharp, and 2nd fret on the G string. Next chord, 2nd fret on the low E, 1st fret on the A string, open D sharp, and 2nd fret on the G. Sorry, 3rd fret on the G. The next chord is similar. You're just moving that 2nd fret over to the 3rd fret. And that's on the low E. And my right hand for that entire riff, it's down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, down. I don't know if I can go any slower, guys. Sorry. Okay, so the next chord is 3rd fret on the A string, open high D, and 3rd fret on the G string. And this is just all down strum pattern. Next chord is, let's see here, 1st fret on the A string, open D sharp, and 3rd on the G. Now I'm just taking my finger off of that A string and playing the open A. Okay, so that's that chord. Next chord is the 1st fret on the low E string, open A, open D sharp, and 2nd fret on the G string. Alright, I'm going to play the chorus, just what we have so far, together. Alright, the next part is pretty simple. It's just going to be the 4th fret on the A string with the open, don't want to say open high D, but open G sharp. 3rd fret on the A string and a D sharp. 2nd fret on the A string and an open D sharp. And what I hear Dave Grohl's track doing is guitar doing is just he slides over from the 2nd fret on that A string to 4 to 6 to 8. And then he does a slide from the 8th fret on the low the low E string all the way to the 1st fret. And then it just starts over. Okay, that's it. If you guys have any questions, like I said, leave them on my page, or if you want to comment on the channel, you can go to the channel page, discussion page, and you just leave one there. If you want to send me a message directly, that's cool too. Okay, thanks for watching.